Maya had always been fascinated by her grandmother's stories about the Crystal Lake. According to legend, the lake held the power to reveal one's true destiny. The water, shimmering with a mystical glow, was said to echo the whispers of the past, present, and future. "You must never disturb the lake," her grandmother had warned. "It chooses when to speak and to whom." Years later, as Maya returned to her grandmother's small village, the stories resurfaced in her mind. Drawn by curiosity, she decided to visit the lake that had haunted her dreams for so long. On a crisp autumn evening, she set out alone, the moonlight guiding her path through the dense forest. When she arrived, the lake was more beautiful than she had imagined, its surface glimmering like liquid glass. Maya knelt by the water's edge, feeling a strange pull. "What secrets do you hold?" she whispered. As Maya leaned closer, the water began to ripple, though no wind stirred the trees around her. The ripples formed concentric circles, and a soft glow emanated from the center of the lake. Startled, Maya stepped back, but the glow grew brighter, and an image appeared on the water's surface. It was of herself as a child, running through the same forest, laughing freely. "It's showing me my past," she murmured, her heart racing. The scene shifted, and Maya saw herself now, standing by the lake, her reflection blending with the glowing water. But before she could process what was happening, the image changed again, this time showing a figure she didn't recognize. A man stood at the edge of the lake, his face partially obscured by shadows. His presence felt both comforting and mysterious. "Who are you?" Maya whispered, but the lake offered no answer. The next morning, Maya couldn't shake the image of the man from her mind. Who was he, and why had the lake shown him to her? Determined to find answers, she returned to the lake, hoping it would reveal more. As she approached, she noticed someone already there, a man with dark hair, standing silently by the water. Maya's breath caught. It was the same man from the vision. "Hello," she said cautiously. He turned to face her, his expression unreadable. "You shouldn't be here," he said, his voice calm but firm. "Why not?" Maya asked, her curiosity overpowering her fear. "The lake isn't what you think it is," he replied. "It shows truths, but not all truths are meant to be seen." The man introduced himself as Elias. He claimed to be a guardian of the lake, tasked with ensuring that its power wasn't misused. "The lake chooses who it speaks to," Elias explained. "And it has chosen you for a reason." Maya frowned. "What reason?" "I didn't ask for this." Elias's gaze softened. "None of us do. But the lake sees something in you, something important." He gestured toward the water. "What did it show you?" Maya hesitated, unsure if she could trust him. "It showed me you," she admitted finally. Elias didn't seem surprised. "Then our paths are connected," he said. "But the question is, why?" As they spoke, the lake began to ripple again. This time, the glow was brighter, and the echoes were louder, like whispers carried on the wind. Maya and Elias turned to the water, watching as another image appeared. It showed the two of them standing together, holding hands, surrounded by a circle of light. "What does this mean?" Maya asked, her voice trembling. "I don't know," Elias admitted, "but the lake doesn't show the future lightly. If this is what it revealed, then it's something we're meant to discover." The whispers grew louder, forming words that only Maya could hear. "Trust the bond, and the truth will follow." She glanced at Elias, who seemed to be waiting for her decision. "I think we're supposed to do this together," she said softly. Elias nodded. "Then let's find out what the lake wants from us." The next day, Maya and Elias decided to explore the area surrounding the lake. Elias explained that the lake had long been believed to guard a hidden path leading to the answers it revealed. "This path only appears when the lake chooses to reveal it," Elias said, glancing at Maya. "If we're meant to walk it, the lake will show us the way." They stood by the water's edge, waiting in silence. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the lake began to shimmer again. A beam of light shot across its surface, pointing toward a dense thicket of trees. "There," Maya said, her heart racing. Elias nodded. Let's go. They followed the light into the forest, the air growing cooler with each step. Soon, they came upon an archway made of intertwined branches, glowing faintly. This must be it, Maya whispered, stepping through the arch. Beyond the archway, the forest opened into a hidden clearing. At its center was a small, crystal-clear pool surrounded by ancient stones etched with symbols. Elias knelt by the stones, running his fingers over the carvings. These symbols tell the story of those who've been chosen by the lake, he said. Each one represents a bond, connections that shaped the world in ways we can't understand. Maya felt a strange warmth in her chest. Why us? What bond do we share? Elias looked up at her, his expression serious. Maybe the lake wants us to find out. As he spoke, the pool began to ripple and another vision appeared. It showed Maya and Elias standing in the same clearing, facing a shadowy figure. The figure seemed to radiate darkness, and the whispers around them grew urgent. We're not alone, Maya said, fear creeping into her voice. Before they could react, the shadowy figure from the vision appeared at the edge of the clearing. It moved closer, its presence heavy and menacing. Elias stepped in front of Maya, shielding her. Stay back, he said, his voice firm. The figure didn't speak, but its movements seemed to echo in the whispers of the lake. Maya realized that the figure wasn't attacking, it was warning them. It's not here to hurt us, Maya said, stepping forward. It's trying to tell us something. The whispers grew louder, forming words. The bond must not break. What bond? Elias asked, his frustration evident. Maya's heart raced as understanding dawned. Us, she said. The lake showed us together for a reason. We're connected somehow, and we need to protect that connection. As Maya spoke, the shadowy figure dissolved into the air, leaving behind a faint glow. The stones around the pool began to shine, and the symbols shifted, forming a new story. Elias read the symbols aloud. Two souls bound by fate, chosen to guard the balance of light and shadow. Maya's eyes widened. Guardians? That's what we are. It seems so, Elias said, his voice filled with wonder. The lake brought us together to protect something greater than ourselves. The whispers softened, their tone more comforting now. Maya felt a sense of peace as though the lake itself was thanking them for accepting their roles. But what are we protecting? Maya asked. Elias gestured to the pool. The lake's power. Its ability to reveal truths and guide those who need it. Without us, that power could fall into the wrong hands. Maya and Elias returned to the lake, their bond stronger than ever. The water shimmered in the moonlight, its whispers a soft melody that only they could hear. As they stood together, Maya felt a newfound sense of purpose. I never thought my life would lead me here, she said. Neither did I, Elias admitted. But maybe this was always meant to be. The lake rippled gently, as if in agreement. Its glow surrounded them, a reminder of the responsibility they now carried. Hand in hand, they walked away from the water, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. The lake had chosen them, and they would honor its trust.